Hello, you beautiful legends, and welcome to Blunt Force Healing Podcast. This is episode number 761, which means it's a consecutive day of blogging and podcasting, number 761. So, over 2 years of daily writing and recording without any day off or any hiccup or any failure. So, it's quite an achievement, in my opinion, and I love the fact that I was able to sustain it. Along the way, a couple of people joined me on that journey, listening, reading, watching along the way, which I really appreciate. Thank you very much for all the subscribers, both on the blog side as well as on the podcast side. Today I will be talking about what happened, or what was the day like yesterday, which was Thursday. And it was a bit hectic and chaotic, so there is a bit to talk about. Let me start with the standard morning, which was dropping Julian at school and standard drive towards Rosnala, which we very often do. We go to the bakery shack. Friends of ours are running that business. It's an amazing amenity because they have a lot of home bakings and nice coffee, so everything together makes for a lovely place to get your morning coffee and snack. They do also some food, like the baguettes and soups and things like that. So it's great to have it just around the corner. We might have got used to it too much and go there too often, but yeah, it's just tasty. And these days, it's not a given. Very often we have like a very hipster type of cafes that do a creative, amazing food and beverages on the paper, but in reality these things always lack something, either a personal touch or that flavor that they are promising. So in the case of the bakery shack, it's not 5 or 3-star Michelin, but it's a lovely amenity that not many are in the area. So we went there, we got our coffees and scones. We had a nice chat with a lady that is also one of the owners of the shack. And then we drove to the beach. We ate our scones and drank coffee. And we made the decision that we might actually do something different this time and not go for a walk at the beach, but drive somewhere else. And my wife suggested that we should go to Glenveigh Valley and the National Park, which is quite far from us, but we went for it. We drove past Letterkenny. We popped into TK Maxx. Obviously, I wasn't super happy about it because I knew that we are tight on time and it might not be enough if we stop by in Letterkenny, especially for longer than half an hour, and we spent there a bit of time, then drove all the way to Glenveigh. Fortunately, we got a shuttle bus quickly to the castle, and then from the castle we went onwards down the valley, where it was very quiet. The weather was nice and sunny. A bit of drizzle along the way, but not much. Not too windy, so it was great to have that pleasant weather. And I was able to get the drone out. So we went to the place where there's like a little house, like a shelter that you can go into if there's lashing rain, or it's dark. You can spend even a night there probably. There's even a fireplace. I think it still works, so you can put some wood in there and kind of warm yourself up in a critical situation. But we went there and I took the drone out and did a couple of nice footage, I hope, because I didn't download it yet, but I suspect there are a couple of nice drone footage and some pictures that I might be able to put into this or the next blog post. So yeah, it was decent walk, but we realized quite late that we are very tight on time and we still need to get back to the castle, wait for the shuttle, get to the car park and drive for Julian. So we're really afraid and on the verge of plan B, which was to ring the school and give the verbal approval that Julian can go towards home, because we knew it will take him about 30 to 40 minutes to walk home. And it wasn't ideal because we don't like him to be in the area alone, but at least we would get that extra half an hour of time to maybe pick him along the way or kind of meet together at the house. But we managed to get the shuttle fairly quickly and we came back to the car straight away and drove back home. So we drove back to we actually decided to go for school straight away. And we were on the verge, literally at 3 p.m. was the predicted Google Maps arrival. I shaved a couple of minutes along the way, but then there were roadworks and all that stuff which delayed us. But we parked the car exactly at 3 p.m, which was great because we didn't have to ring the school. I picked up Julian. Julian was happy. I was happy. Elizabeth was happy. So it was great to not be late, but it was very stressful. I don't like to be, on the verge of being late. So it was quite a stressful time. But we managed. We got back home. Elizabeth and Julian kind of started doing some prep for dinner, and they prepared it while I prepared the sauna. And later on, Julian stayed at home, and Elizabeth and myself, we drove for the Thursday sauna deploy. We had actually 2 customers from America, from Massachusetts, I believe, that were for 10 days in Ireland, and they were just looking for sauna, and they rang different sauna that we know around, but that lady wasn't operating during the week, and she recommended us, which was amazing. And it's great to have that kind of community recommendation, especially that we also try to recommend other saunas and other businesses around when we can. So she recommended to check us, and they rang me, and at the same time it happened that my phone number was being switched between the corporate bill and my own bill. So I lost the connection during that call, which wasn't the best. But fortunately Elizabeth had a phone, so we could connect the data to my phone and whatever, and managed to get them on the right path. They came in, they spent an hour in the sauna, which was very lovely people, and it was great to have them. Then we went ourselves in the dark. It was a full moon, and it is a full moon today. It was so bright that we could see everything, even though it was complete night, and it should be pitch black. So a lovely time. We highly enjoyed the sauna session and the ocean dip, and we came back home, and that was the end of our day. So lovely time, and we highly enjoyed it. So yeah, that's it. That's pretty much Thursday. So you have that update. Thank you very much for tuning in and being here and being the watcher, reader, listener, or if you're new, I hope that you will come back. There is a bit of things that I plan for this project, so Have a great rest of the day, afternoon, evening, wherever you are. Stay tuned and see you tomorrow.